think it was said that you put on 10 pounds and have gotten faster in the offseason. That's what your coach said. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Yeah, put some pound on, got a little faster.
You were a receiver in high school. How did the transition to running back happen?
I'll just say right when I got like first practice or whatnot, and we were doing Indy, and I came to the middle and asked Coach Pitt where you want me to go. He had told me you can go to the running back group. So whenever I did that, he was like, then I think about you going to receiver the next day. So after that day, he never changed my position. So I got used to that one.
Knowing that Oklahoma was one of your choices when picking a school, what are your thoughts as OU is moving into the SEC?
It's a blessing, just having another team that's great coming in our conference.
Rocket, have you seen the rocket launch where you're from?
Oh, yeah, a couple times.
So when you got that nickname when you were a kid, like you knew about like the fact that you grew up in a place where that's just a normal thing?
No, I actually learned that like in middle school, high school.
So when you got that nickname, you just always kind of gone by that and have stuck with it without necessarily having like the geographical connection to it?
Yeah, but it had stopped because I had start playing basketball, and I got back to football in my high school year, and that's when it started back rolling.
How did you feel you handled it physically your first season as kind of like a featured back?
I handled it good. I just really with me it was my patience, patient running the ball, and just having the vets in front of me teach me and willing to learn.
How do you like this new system with different in terms of tempo, what you guys are trying to do? St. Pittman was talking about how you guys aren't necessarily going to run the ball quite as much, at least not with KJ. Do you feel like this still kind of feeds into your skill set, what you want to do?
Yes, sir, because I don't just run the ball, so I feel like the passing game as well. I'm gonna be a check down. I just got to know my protection game so I can get out, because he definitely wants us to get out.
Sam said that you put on about 10 pounds this offseason, running faster than ever. What was the motivation behind that?
Really just eating wise, changing my eating schedule, and just feeling good with just my eating, and just working out more, and just taking care of my body.
What kind of stuff are you eating now that you weren't before?
I'll probably say, of course, a lot of protein. I'll probably say just eating at different times. I wouldn't eat late now. I eat probably a little bit earlier than 8:30.
What does that take your weight to?
Actually, right now I'm at 237. I'll be up and down, but I feel good at this weight.
That's the weight you want to play at, maybe right around there?
Yeah, probably maybe around in the range of 235.
What were you at in high school? You like
in high school, I came in. Well, in high school I was like 200.
Yeah.
Then I came into college my first year like 207. Then I went up my second year.
Did KJ have any thoughts to impart to you guys about what today is like, how to get through the day the best?
No, I actually went by fast, to be honest with you, because like the time I had asked him any questions, we was already on the plane.
Oh, do you think you're the best running back in college football?
I want to say that I'm worried about myself and myself only.
Do you think KJ's the best quarterback in the SEC?
I love it, but we ain't gonna say anything. We're gonna show him.
How's he been handling like more traditional handoffs and stuff, like going under center, and very different for him and what he's done throughout his career?
There's a lot of preparation, you know what I mean, and with all the preparation, I feel like it's gonna be good for us this year, and not even just for me, but for the other backs as well.
There's going to be four new starters on the offensive line, and there has been the past 2 years that you've been in Arkansas. What are your thoughts on the new guys and how have they developed?
They're actually developing good. Definitely with Brady being there and Bo Limmer, with them being vets and actually acting like vets and teaching the young guys and the new guys that came in, I feel like it's going to be good. And we're just talking more than we was last year, and I feel like that's going to help us out with the running backs going out for passes or whatnot.
What about with Patrick Kudas and just being a second-year player taking over the right tackle spot?
Oh, yeah, he's a great guy. I feel like he's a weight room guy, and he's willing to learn, so he's going to be good this year as well.
Rocket, what are your thoughts on Texas and Oklahoma joining the league?
It's a blessing, like I said. It's a blessing for them to come in our lead and have more talent and have teams play against each other.
And having the Arkansas-Texas rivalry renewed?
I ain't gonna lie. I loved it my first year when I played against Texas. It was a little different atmosphere, different fan base. So I feel like that's gonna be a good rival.
Rocky, you didn't rank yourself, but what about the running back room as a whole? How do you feel like maybe you guys stack up?
Oh yeah, I feel like my room is good, man. We preparing for the best, and it's competition in that room, and I feel like that's making each one of us better.
What do you thought of Isaiah so far?
Great. He learning. I feel like he's like me coming in. I was a little bit impatient. You know what I mean? He's a little bit impatient, but I feel like it's going to take time for him. He's a great guy with his cutting, fast guy.
Rocky, you kept up at all with what's going on with Saquon Barkley in the NFL and everything, and not getting kind of what he maybe deserves financially, and a lot of people are siding with him, and a lot of questions out there about the running back being devalued in the NFL. I was wondering, as the star running back in the college game, how that affects you when you look to your future and how the longevity of running backs and what you're valued as going to the NFL. Just what's your whole take on the situation?
I'll say my thoughts right now, I'm worrying about college right now. So when it comes down to the money, that money stuff going to come. But at the same time, like I said, I'm worried about college right now. So I'm not really big into that right now because I got something in front of me that I got to handle first.
Are you aware of what Derrick Henry and some other guys have said, though? Have you seen that?
Yeah, I seen it. I seen it. I want to say I have thoughts on that because I'm here right now in college, but I feel like they should be getting paid more.
Rocky, your thoughts also on Devon Emmanuel? He's lost like 80 pounds since he first got here. Just his journey to, I guess, emerging as your starting left tackle.
Yeah, actually, he's a learning guy. He's willing to learn, and I feel like he's a great guy in the weight room as well, and I feel like he's gonna help us.
You decided to come down to Gainesville and play the game?
Oh yeah, family gonna be deep down there, just like it was in the bowl game 2 years ago.
How many do we have in the stadium?
Ooh, it's gonna be a good 14, good 15.
Rocket, you and Quinshon kind of neck and neck in that SEC Russian title last year, and it looks like now kind of be leading the pack this year. You saw him, I know, for a game last year, but you kind of have thoughts on the game he had, just what he did as a freshman last season.
Yeah, he's a great guy. You know what I mean? I always give him praise. I got him on Instagram. I always give him praise. You know what I mean? It's never a hateful thing. You know what I mean? He's a young guy. I give the youngin praise as well. And but I wasn't really worried about him. I was worried about me and my team as well.
Between you and KJ, would you say that you guys have the best rushing attack in the SEC or even the country?
I like us, but we're not really worrying about that right now. You know what I mean? I feel like whatever you put in, you're gonna get out.
Rocket South kind of picked up Trey Knox in the transfer portal. Can you tell us what the Gamecocks are getting in playmaking tight end and what your expectations are for him this season?
Oh yeah, he's a great guy. I ain't gonna lie with him. He willing to block, and that's one thing. He gonna come in there with aggressiveness, and I feel like they're gonna get a great one.
What sets you apart as a runner?
I say just me being more patient. You know what I mean? Being more patient and be able to catch the ball.
Rocky, you came as a kind of combo receiver, back, whatever. Here you are, 2 years later, you're going to SEC Media Days. What have you maybe made of your rise as a running back, and what it's meant to you personally that Sam picked you to come here?
I feel like it's personally a good thing for me because a lot of people don't get a chance to come here. Always be blessed, but always look back and remember what I didn't have before. So always take this right here advantage.
Rocket, how do you think OU is going to transition into the SEC? What do you think their hardest thing is going to be?
Probably the style of the play, probably fast speed. I don't know. I don't really look at what schedule they was in before. I wasn't like paying attention, but I feel like SEC is probably a little bit faster than any other.